Mommy, nobody wants to hear about your God wings all the time. That was from my daughter Ember the other day. Can you believe that? My God wings, guys, that I cherish so much, when things just line up a little bit too perfectly to be just some ordinary coincidence. So I have one of my God wink people here that doesn't quite believe me all the time. My God wink critics. Duro. My nephew Duro is here. So I want you to tell me if this is a God wink or this is just your auntie's crazy, okay?
Okay.
So you know I have this group that I speak to in Uganda on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock. So everything has just been going crazy with me, and I've been asking God, what do I write about? What do I talk about? What do I talk about? What do I talk about? To some people in all the way in Uganda that they expect me to speak to them at 12 noon. So 11:45, I'm there. I just finished up with some work with my husband, and I'm like, okay, now let me focus on this speaking that I'm gonna do for my people in Uganda. And so I debated what verse to use. I remember thinking of my help comes from the Lord. I said, Nikki, you already spoke about that. I remember my favorite verses, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding. I said, Nikki, you talked about that. Then I thought about another one, God is love. I said, Nikki, you talked about that too. And so I'm debating. What am I gonna speak to these people about? And so I just started writing some notes. And it was one from my appointment with God yesterday, a little book that I'm reading called Yes, Father. And it just asked this question. It said, can there be anything more wonderful than going through life with God as your companion? And I loved it so much, I said that will be the theme of the message. And it was also written, said, life in the presence of God is a thing which has to be learned. And I said, oh, that's me. That's what I'm here to do. Teach everybody about learning how to live in God's presence in every moment of every day. And then I wrote some little notes here. I said, seek him, glorify him, and enjoy him. Okay, Duro? So after I wrote that, then I thought of the verse that says, seek God and you will find him. So I go to Google, because I don't remember verses that well. And I searched from Google and I said, Google, what was that verse? I Google it, as you seek God, you will find him. And it came up as Jeremiah 29:13, right? Within a minute of that, Duro, I just, I have this, I told you guys, I have this little thing that I do with my phone, and I'm always on my phone, and I just have all like 200 WhatsApp groups I have. Look what the message that I clicked on. The same Jeremiah 29:13. If you look for me wholeheartedly, you will find me. So within a minute, I have the computer screen there with the Jeremiah 29:13 up. And within a minute, God had me to see this on my phone after I'm questioning God, what verse would you have me to speak to them about today? Isn't that unbelievable, Duro, that he answered me? He said, this is the verse, Nikki, Jeremiah 29:13. God wink, Duro, my God wink critic.
I can guess you can call that one a God wink.
You can call that one a God wink after me asking him, what verse. And he showed up and he confirmed it that, yes, Nikki, that's the verse that I would have you to talk about today to my people in Uganda. And that's the message I want to share with you guys, that as you seek God, as you ask him and make him a part of your daily walk in life. I have, like, Duro's wearing a shirt now with the Nike logo, just do it. And I've been telling him from Sunday we were out that that's God speaking to me. Another person randomly sent me a message on WhatsApp, and he's wearing a shirt that says this, just do it. And now Duro's wearing that shirt. It's like God is always talking to us, guys. So he's talking to me about working on my book. So once you get to know God, as you seek him, you will find him, and you'll know when he's speaking to you, and you'll know his voice that's showing up from all over the place. From me going to the Google and then coming here, that was him just saying, Nick, this is the verse. So guys, I will be talking about my God winks until I die, because they're my personal reminders that I'm not going through life alone, that God is with me in every moment of my life, directing me, helping me sort through problems. I'm going through life like this with him, and that's where I want everyone with me. Rolling with God on the daily. That's the name of the book. That every day we have God rolling with us. We have his presence. And this is the best and the greatest news I have for you guys. Can there be anything more wonderful than going through life with God as your companion? Nothing, guys. So don't miss out. Have your appointment with him. Or did you have an appointment with God today?
Not today.
Come on, man. Get with the program. You got to be walking like this with God, because this is how he's going to guide you on the path to the best life. But if you don't listen to him, if you don't seek him, you're not going to find him. He's like this shy person in the background of your life. And unless you invite him in, then he stays in the background. So guys, invite God in. Say, God, I want you to be a part of my life. I want to be rolling with you on the daily, like Nikki, wrapped up, intertwined in every moment with God. Peace out.